They gathered before dawn, and they came from as far away as Canada and New Zealand. Boarding a small ship in Dún Laoghaire, they were here to recreate what was for many the last journey of their relatives. Those relatives, over 700 of them, had been sailing to Holyhead when the RMS Leinster was hit by 3 U-boat torpedoes. Less than an hour after it sailed, the Leinster had sunk. There were an estimated 500 troops on board, along with 180 civilians, 77 crew and 22 postal workers. There were around 200 survivors, but passing ships had to avoid them for fear of being attacked themselves. During a brief stop over the site of the wreck, 16 kilometres out, the families laid their flowers. A ship's stoker, William Maher, is credited with saving a woman and her 13-year-old daughter, diving into the water some 15 times to do so.
When I look out there, God helped him, I said, he must have been a very brave man. That's all I can say, you know, because the month of October is fairly rough, isn't it, at sea?
My grandfather was one of the postal workers, and he was rostered on that day to sort the mail, and sadly he perished. But we've never forgotten about him. We've grown up with our grandfather, and he was never forgotten by his children.
My great-grandfather was John Donoghue, and he was a chief stoker on the Leinster 100 years ago, and when the ship went down he survived, and he saved a young boy's life as well, and we're all really proud of him. So we're here today just to remember.
Post offices around the country observed a minute's silence, and public events were held in Dún Laoghaire itself. 100 years on, the final death toll for the Leinster tragedy is still being researched. The number now stands at 564. Donal Byrne, RTE News, Dún Laoghaire.